Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. Happy Halloween, y'all. If you are watching this on another day, this video is going to be posted on Halloween, so that's why my makeup is the way that it is. I kind of wanted to do something Halloween-like, so I made a fake cut on my face. This is my first cut ever, like, doing anything like this, so it doesn't look the best, but it looks good on pictures, y'all, so don't come for me. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I am going to be telling you guys a little bit about my hair. I get lots of compliments on my hair, lots of questions. People just always want to know about my hair, so I just want to kind of share with you guys a little bit of my hair history. I'm not gonna go back to when I very first went natural. The very first time I went natural, it was so long ago. If you guys want a story on that, or like, you know, another hair journey video on that, then comment down below or like this video if you want to see that. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. So yeah, I'm just gonna go back to when I started my lock journey. So this was wow, this was 6 years ago, and almost seven. It will be 7 years in June or July. So I think it's June. Yeah, 7 years in June. When I started locks. I started locks almost 7 years ago, and when I started it, it was just like I wanted something different with my hair. And if you guys see me keep looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes for this video. But yeah, I just kind of wanted something different. I didn't want to have my hair down. I had already gone through dyeing it and stuff so much that it just fell out. And I had to cut a lot of my hair off, so it grew back some. And I still had some blonde tips, so I kind of dyed them like a blue-green turquoise color. And it faded. So when I had my dreads, I'll try to insert a picture over here somewhere. When I started out, they were green. They were like green little twigs. I was so young when I started them out, so I just absolutely hated it. I always wore like head coverings and stuff like that. I just did not like my starter locks whatsoever. So yeah. Then I grew them out for I think 4 years, something like that. I think it was about 4 years. I grew them out for 4 years. I'll see if I can find a picture of them. Towards the end, I didn't really do many retwists. But in the beginning, I did plenty of retwists. I had color in my hair. My hair was purple before. My dreads were purple. They were red. I just never really colored them dark until later. So I just played around with color for a while. And then I kind of got tired of playing with the color. So I dyed them dark. And then I wanted to dye them light again. So I took box dye. I just kept box dyeing my dreads. And I probably could have combed them out had I not done what I did. Like, I constantly dyed them in the beginning. So fast forward a little bit to I was maybe 2 years locked. And I ended up pregnant. And I couldn't dye my hair anymore. So I went ahead, I was like, okay, I'm gonna dye it this last time. I'm gonna dye it black so I don't have to, like, you know, keep dyeing it and stuff. And y'all, when I was pregnant, my hair grew so much. Like, my hair grew absolutely, it was just crazy how much my hair grew. I'm sorry, y'all. My voice is a little scratchy. But yeah, it was just crazy how much my hair grew when I was pregnant. I'll try to insert some pictures from when it was shorter to later after I had my daughter. It grew. I used to do different styles and stuff with it. And so it was cute. I liked it. And fast forward to maybe a year or two after I had my daughter, she ended up pulling one of my dreads out, and then another one just fell out. So I was like, okay, absolutely the hell not. I'm not gonna have bald spots all through my head because my dreads keep falling out. And then there was more that were gonna fall out. So I was like so sad, you guys. Like I was hurt. Okay, like I was so hurt. So which brings me to the next topic. I did a big chop, and that will be 3 years. It's been 2 years and some change. It'll be 3 years in a few months. So 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago, I just went ahead and did the big chop because like there were bald spots in the back of my head, or my dreads had fell out and all this other stuff, and like I was just not having it. So it absolutely sucked. So I cut my hair. I'll try to find some pictures of it right before I cut it and right after. I cut my hair and I was just bawling, you guys. Like I was crying in the bathroom. Like my hair was in the sink. Let me move this over. My hair was in the sink. I was just bawling, y'all. I saved my dreads for like a year after I cut my hair. So like when I moved into my next apartment, I still have my baggy dreads. Like that's how I was so, I was so sad. Like I could not detach from my hair. Like it made me so sad. It was such an emotional experience. And that's when like I started wearing weaves again. I got really into wigs and stuff again. So I kept wearing all kinds of wigs, all different colors, because I never wore my hair out. I didn't wear my hair out for months, okay, after my big chop. I grew it out. I didn't wear my hair out for months. I would take it down, wash it, braid it, put it back up, all in like the same day. I did not let anybody see my hair. It was literally that long. I hadn't chopped my hair off like that in a while. So I was just so emotional. I was like, I grew my hair so long. It was like, it was a little past my the upper part of my back. So I was just sad. And then, you know, when I would get it retwisted, it was even longer. But I was just so sad. I was so hurt. And I was like, you know, I can't even explain to you guys. So yeah, I was super sad. But I kept wearing wigs. I never let anybody see my hair. I just kept buying wigs. Like it didn't even matter at this point. Human hair wigs, synthetic wigs, all wigs, okay? I was buying all wigs, and I wouldn't even let my mom see my hair down because I was like, no, like I am hurt and I don't like it. Like I have a big head and I have a pretty round head, so you can see my head shape, and I was just like, no, no, my big ass, bobble ass head. This is not suiting me. Okay, a lot of people thought it looked cute when they saw it. A couple people saw it and they were like, oh, it looks cute. But I was like, hell no, like I got waves. So I would just braid it down, and I would put my wigs on, do this for weeks at a time. Like sometimes I even did it for months at a time, would braid it down, like leave it up for 2 months under a wig, take it back down, wash it, and notice like a ton of shedding. And my hair texture had like changed when I cut it for some reason. So I was just struggling with that. I was like, what the hell is wrong with my hair? Why is it this texture all of a sudden? It's very like, some people don't like this word, but nappy, okay? It was very nappy. So I was like, no, I'm not feeling it. Like I don't even know what happened. Like it was so coarse. That's what it was. It was so rough. It had no softness, because I have 4-type hair, but it was so coarse that I couldn't do much of anything with it, and it had absolutely no curl pattern anymore. So I was like overwhelmed. So after a while of doing that, like a year, almost 2 years of doing that, um, I just got tired. I got tired of wearing wigs. So I started trying to find products. I started trying to see what my hair liked and all that good stuff. And I wore it down and I used different products, and it was hard to find products for the simple fact, like, you see places like if you go into the beauty supply, you see all these products that they're advertising and they're cheap. So you think, oh, I should get this because it's saying that it's for black hair, but if you read the ingredients, it's really not for black hair. Like, if you read the ingredients, it has all kinds of stuff in it that is just harmful for our hair and causes it to break off. It was so hard to just find a good product. So I spent about 3 to 6 months looking for products. I tried Cantu. I was like, no, this is not it. Then I tried African Pride. I was like, ugh. It was okay for a while, but certain products of theirs is very drying. So I was like, no. Then I used, what did I use? I tried Motions because that used to work for me, but I don't know, maybe they changed the formula. It just didn't work for me anymore. So I found, I don't remember how, I think I was looking on TikTok or on YouTube one, and I found Myel. So once I started using Myel, I saw a really big difference with my hair. I did not really have to put as many products in it, I noticed. I saw a big difference in the pattern of my curls. Like, my curl pattern, I've actually had a curl pattern, as to prior before that, I didn't have much of a curl pattern at all. It was just very frizzy and very dry. But after I started using Myel, and some people ask me if my videos about Myel are sponsored. They are not. I started using Myel because it's just really one of the only things that works for my hair, and it also works for my daughter's hair. So I definitely use that. So after I started to kind of get a regimen down last year around this time of year, I noticed my hair starting to break off. So I was like, okay, it's breaking off. Let me go ahead and put up a protective style. So I put up a protective style or two. I tried to style it my real hair before I put up the protective style, but it just wasn't styling very well. It didn't look very good. It just looked dry no matter what I did. And that's when I knew I needed a trim. So I tried to do a protective style. I took it down. I wore it for my birthday last year. I'll try to find a picture. I wore it for my birthday last year, and it was just extremely, extremely dry. It was super dry. It was super brittle. It just looked dead. So I was like, okay, well, I know I need to go ahead and get a trim. So like I said, I wore some protective styles for a while trying to preserve it, but it just didn't work. So I took it down, I trimmed my hair, and I'll show you guys a before and after picture of me trimming it. I was very sad after trimming it because I was like, dang, I was like, I grew so much of my hair out and now it's gone again. So I had to go ahead and trim it because it was breaking off, and I wanted it to, you know, I had really bad split ends. So they were just splitting up the piece of hair, and it just was not a good look whatsoever. I had tons of fairy knots, child. I was going through it, and that was stressing me out, which was causing my hair to fall out even more. Okay, so I just had to trim it off. I blow dried it, flat ironed it, trimmed it, and then I left it alone. So after that, I just kind of put some protective styles up, you know, some wigs. I don't really wear braids, so I just do wigs and sew-ins and stuff like that. And after a while, I took my hair back down. Once I took my hair back down, I started to work on my healthy hair regimen. I wore it up for like maybe 3 months after that. And then I took it down. I was like, okay, well, it's grown back a lot. So I started to just get a regimen in. I started using clay masks on my hair to get as much moisture into my hair as possible without, you know, a moisture overload, of course. But yeah, I started putting more moisturizing products from Myel and other places like Camille Rose, I think that's the name of it. I want to try TGIN, but I haven't yet. If I do, I'll try a video on that. But yeah, I just really started to get a healthy hair regimen. I started to do the LCO method. That works very, very well for me. After that, I started stretching my hair because I noticed that when I stretch my hair, I don't get as many fairy knots. So I really like that, but you have to be careful the way you stretch your hair because it can cause breakage in a certain area of your hair. So all this stuff I just had to be aware of. So I went from knowing what to do for my hair when I had locks to, you know, when I went regular as a loose natural, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to really take care of my hair. I've always had pretty long hair because I kind of keep protector styles, but yeah, I just didn't know how to care for it. So I found a healthy hair regimen, and then I started, I'm where I am now, you know, now that I have a healthy hair regimen. Now what I'm doing is I'm trying to wear protector styles to grow it out, to maintain length. I still take my hair down weekly and wash it. Every once in a while, I'll skip a week, but that's not very often. It's only if the hairstyle was just too much of a hassle to do in the first place anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna try new protective styles. That's where I am now. I am just kind of putting in protector styles to keep growing my hair, maintain length, retain it, you know, minimize split ends, stuff like that. So on my 3-year post big chop video, I'm gonna make a video about it when I'm post big chop for 3 years, exactly 3 years. I will make a video on it and show you guys how much my hair has grown. Like I've said in one of my previous videos already before, I am doing a little challenge to keep my hair up. And if you follow me on Instagram, you already know this. I'm doing a challenge to keep my hair in a protective style for the next 3 months until I take my hair down when I'm 3 years post big chop. So I will make a video on that, see how that goes. Hopefully, you know, I'm happy with the results that I have. I still wash my hair and take care of it. I have noticed it's grown already, so I'm super excited to see my progress in like 3 months. That's gonna be super dope. So, but if you follow me on Instagram, you already know this stuff. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Thatsshortcake. That's where you will get notified if you join my room, the chocolate room. It will give you all my updates about YouTube. It's there before it's here. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm on Instagram way more than I am on YouTube. So I'm trying to get more active on here and post on here and post shorts on here. I know y'all been seeing my shorts. Make sure you like my shorts, like my other videos. Comment on my videos, interact with me. If you are a fellow creator yourself, you know, I will check you out. Yeah, I just want to build a community, of young women, you know, sorry, I was reading something. I just want to build a community of young women who are entrepreneurs and, you know, are pursuing their YouTube dreams. So if you are a content creator, message me on Instagram at Thatsshortcake because I have a room to kind of fellowship with other content creators. I have a Telegram room and I have a Facebook room. So if you are interested in anything like that, go ahead and hit me on Instagram at The Chocolate Factory. All my social medias will be in the description box below. And I will have pictures of this makeup look on my page today. If it's not already up by the time you see this video, it will be up shortly after. But they're going to be posted the same day. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.